right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night 10. Islam Makhachev. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here he is, one of a handful of two-division champions in UFC history. My broadcast partner and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier, back on the proving ground tonight.
As DC makes the walk to the octagon, you know he's as fashionable as they get. But ultimately, when this man steps into the octagon, he goes out there, fights with a high pace, a lot of pressure, and really tries to overwhelm his opponents. His in-your-face style is constant. It's overwhelming, and he has all the skills that have made him and allowed him to become a UFC double champion and a UFC Hall of Famer.
And as you can see, he's got the haircut on point. The fight week beard has given way to the goatee, and Cormier is still motivated at this stage of his career, so we'll see what he has for this particular opposition tonight. But more often than not, people know what DC brings to the table, and they have been unable to stop it. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Islam Makhachev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Daniel DC Cormier.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, another big spot tonight for the budding UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. A lot of people believe, with respect to his brother Khabib Nurmagomedov, that this version, this fighter, could actually be better. As for the matchup here tonight, Cormier gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
He passes the half.
Makhachev getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cormier. All right, feet on the hips here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Islam Makhachev. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, trying to pass here, but the Kembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Taking him out here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Oh, nice right hand by Makhachev. Yep.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, Dees. Rear naked choke.
Oh, that sub is tight.
I'll stand this up. You need to work.
He's got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Makhachev's in half guard. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, now look at the posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Cormier.
Oh, excellent job last round. I really like your ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big takedown.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Well, he hasn't thrown any strikes to the body so far in this fight. He has been a headhunter at times in his career, but at least at this point, Joe, you gotta think it would behoove him to start mixing things up and work some shots to the body. Fighter lands a jab. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. Oh, that's getting deep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Lucky guy. I have. Oh, right into mount. He's got to start throwing down.
Remain in the round. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight, try to finish his technique. Knee on belly, postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount.
Oh.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Round 3 next.
Hey, stop.
All right, take a deep breath. You lost that round. You're forcing the takedowns here. You're making the judges think you don't want to be in that cage. So here's what we need to do. Use your...
All right, highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Big body kick.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Islam Makhachev.
Big inside kick.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, nice judo toss for him. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Islam Makhachev. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by DC. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing.
Makhachev's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. That Darce choke is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Islam Makhachev. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Now he's going full mount. Great defense by this fighter.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Makhachev's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Good work from the top here by DC. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Cormier's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Making all these shots count. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, buddy. Sit back, relax, and breathe. Listen to me now. You're getting sloppy with those takedowns, okay? I don't want you just going blindly with the takedown.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. There it is. Now he's going to mount. This is where he wants to be.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Islam Makhachev, ground and pound from half guard. Another ground and pound strike lands. Makhachev's back in full mount.
Nice.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
He's having his way with him here.
Get them out here. Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Islam Makhachev. Cormier's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Nice jab by Islam Makhachev. A big right hand lands. Unable to connect with the right hand. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cormier. Trying to past the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempts to get past his guard. Oh, right into mount.
Seconds to go in the fight. Makhachev's in half guard now. Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cormier.
Move those hips, get back to guard.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. This has got to be the end of the fight.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
That was exactly what he worked for, man.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
official decision is
after
in. Bruce
5
Buffer has it.
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
There is a new baddest man on the planet. There's the new UFC heavyweight champion. You don't get them all right, DC, but you thought this was going to be the result, and we got a new champ.
I mean, he has so much power.